How's it going? In this video, I want to talk to you about how to stop thinking responsibility for others and stop really obsessing over what others think of you. So if caring what people think of you has been stopping you in regards to reaching your goals or experiencing what you want to experience in life, then keep watching. Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Felipe and I'm a confidence and social skills coach. We gotta stop comparing ourselves to others. We gotta stop judging others the way we judge ourselves, as well as projecting our own judgments of ourselves onto what other people are thinking of us as well. That is incredibly important. So all in all, it's about control. We always want to control people. We always want to control situations, and it's important to let go of that. The most important thing you can do at this point is really to work on yourself. That means increasing your level of consciousness by meditation, really realizing what you're thinking on an everyday basis, and being more present, as well as healing from past traumas, emotional turmoil, and anything that you're dealing with. In that way, you'll be able to be more conscious when you take actions and release the need to take responsibility for others. In other words, their emotions, how you make them feel, or what they're thinking of you, and all that sort of thing. Because when you're operating from a mode of unconsciousness, you're more likely to really hurt people even if you don't want to. When you're operating from a more conscious perspective, then you are more able to benefit others. And at that point, if people have issues, if they have their own thing, that's their deal. It's not about you at that point. But it is very important to work on yourself first. Oftentimes we assume this notion of clairvoyance, like we know what people are thinking, especially of us, and we don't even question this. I mean, from my own experience, I was doing wine tours for a while, and I used to be shocked at the end of the wine tour when I would hear what people were thinking of the wine tour and what they were thinking of me. And oftentimes it was very positive, even if the whole tour was with people that were very standoffish and quiet. I would find out that they're introverts, or that for whatever situation they were just quiet, and they absolutely loved the tour, they loved me, and it really challenged a lot of the notions that I had about how I interpreted situations, how I interpreted people's actions or reactions. It really challenged that. It's really important to stop assuming that we know what people are thinking, because we don't. We're just assuming, we're just projecting from our past experiences, our emotional state that we're in perhaps. So it's not really true. Really, the most important thing you can do right now and make it a habit is to be kind to yourself. It's something that I constantly have to remind myself, because I can be a little bit hard on myself. But it's the only way to reconcile the relationship you have with yourself, as well as the relationship you have with the world. Once you are kind to yourself, you're able to accept others as yourself, because you're not judging them in the same way that you're judging you. And that is the way that we operate from an egoistic mind point of view. Stop seeing others as your enemies and begin to see them as an extension of yourself. On the other side of the coin, let go of trying to control others to like you. Both trying to get people to like you as well as making them your enemies is very subtle. We often do them very subconsciously and we don't even realize it. It's just the way that we operate from a mental standpoint. You're able to consciously overcome this mental habit of making others your enemies, or getting them to like you and getting approval or attention and all that validation. Then you'll be able to experience not only your full potential, but your true nature without limitations. The quote from Marianne Williamson says, "You are meant to manifest the glory of God." That is so true. But you can only do that if you are in the present moment. And in order to be in the present moment, you have to let go of the filters, of the projections of what people think of you or what situations mean of you. In other words, everything that defines you is a limitation. Think about it. Oftentimes, the biggest fear we have is the fear of being shamed by others. Whether that comes from trauma in our childhood or whatever, doesn't matter. The other side of the coin, again, is the desire for attention and validation. And although this is very common, it is a very, very small way to live. And it is one of the reasons why we don't really explore ideas, experiences outside our comfort zone, because the fear of failure, the fear of failing publicly. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe, and check out some of my other videos as well. That's all for today. We'll see you next time.